back to Munroe's Corner. We back with another reaction. All right, today we got Larry Elder. Y'all said y'all was leaving in the comments I should check out Larry Elder, so here we are. So I looked up some things, and this is one of the first ones to hit. Denzel is one of my favorite actors. Yeah, he's one of my favorite actors, definitely top 3. And so I'm like, hey, shit, this is a perfect combination. This is a perfect combination right here. So let's get into it. This is Denzel Washington, the only Hollywood star telling the truth about race. Let's go. We'll see what Denzel got to say, man. Let's see what the GOAT got to say, man. Roll the 20K, by the way, man.
This is about Denzel Washington, not about his acting, which is great. No, this is about his perspective. He's probably the only person in Hollywood speaking the truth about so-called race relations. Now, don't get me wrong. He's nobody's Republican. He probably wouldn't have voted for Donald Trump if you paid him. But
for Black people in particular, do you think that we can truly make change as things are right now?
Well, it starts in the home. You know, if the father's not in the home, the boy will find the father in the streets. Yeah, I saw it in my generation and every generation before me and everyone since. It starts in the home. You know, if the streets raise you, then the judge becomes your mother, and you know, and prison becomes your home.
This interviewer was determined to get Denzel Washington to go BMW. For those of you new to the El Dorado Nation, BMW stands for bitch, moan, and whine, and Denzel Washington wasn't having it.
I want to just ask you, though.
Yeah, man, that's right, man. I mean, it's change. The change starts in the home. Like, if they don't get it from home, if you don't get it from home, you will be supervised elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's just all facts. I was fortunate enough to grow up with both parents in the household. You know what I'm saying? So when I get out of pocket, every time I get out of pocket, I get checked for it. Cause I had good structure. I had good structure set in place for me. You know what I mean? Some of my friends, they didn't have that. They turned to the streets, you know what I'm saying? They had, you know, some of the OGs in the community, some of the OGs that was dope boys, you know what I'm saying? So they fell up under that structure, under the guidelines they had for themselves. So they, you know what I mean? They fell into that family. Yeah, change starts at home, man. You ain't got nobody putting you in your place and checking you like what's really right and wrong, then you doomed from the beginning.
About the issue of race relations, because the film touches upon that. Right now, under President Obama, over the last 8 years, in your mind, have race relations improved under his leadership?
You know, race relationships have to do with race relationships. You're white or whatever you are, I'm black or whatever I am. We're standing here talking now. That's how we get things done. You can't legislate love. The President of the United States can't legislate us into liking each other. We have to step forward and ask questions about each other and engage. There's no law that says, oh, because I'm president, you all got to get along now. So it's up to us.
He tried again.
All facts. Just because we have a new leader in place, you know what I'm saying, doesn't dictate these things. Like, it happens every presidency. Like, you know what I'm saying? Country gets split. Every presidency we get split. You know what I'm saying? Democrats, Republicans, liberals, conservatives. You know what I'm saying? We let these labels, you know what I'm saying? These labels give us preconceived notions about each other. So we're looking at each other one way. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at each other as of what a person is projected to be. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at the group. We're not looking at the individuals. You know what I'm saying? So if we take the time to separate ourselves from the labels that are put on us, then we can really get to know each other and form some kind of bond. You know what I mean? We could create a common ground. We could get to a common ground if we just strip everything away. I mean, that's how you do it. But we going into it thinking the other person is this way. We're not even giving each other a chance.
Talk to me about systemic, institutional, structural, foundational, endemic racism. And Denzel Washington wasn't going with it.
Yeah.
There's been so many protests in America, especially during the election. Black Lives Matter movement, for example, and those issues. Has that movement in particular, the Black Lives Matter movement, helped race relations or not in America?
Well, listen, we live in America, and in America we have the freedom to express ourselves. Mm-hmm. We shouldn't take that for granted. So whatever the movements are, whether you agree with them or don't, they have the right to express themselves. So that's one of the great things about being in this country, that you do have the right to protest.
You see, here's the deal. Mm-hmm. Denzel Washington is not a victocrat. He knows damn well why so many blacks are involved in the criminal justice system.
It was something I read where you talked about your people from Mount Vernon saying that, you know, like they've done like 40 years in the penitentiary together. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, and you know, incarceration rates in America has been a problem, especially as opposed to minorities. And Roman delves into the issues around the legal system. Do you think we've made any headway in the legal system?
I think it's more important to make headway in our own house. By the time the system comes into play, the damage is done. They're not locking up 7-year-olds. You know, I was in Chicago a couple of 3-4 weeks ago, and we saw these little kids on bikes with masks on the side of their head, like 5 or 6 of them. And the driver said, yeah, they're little yummies. I said, who? He said, little yummies. Look up, Google Lil Yummy. Lil Yummy was an 11-year-old murderer.
Wow.
And you look at his picture, you'll see the headshot of him, and he's like this.
Wow.
And he got murdered at 11 by a 14-year-old.
Wow.
Who's doing life now, and a 16-year-old.
That makes no sense.
You blame the system? Where was his father?
Yeah.
It starts in the house. It starts in the home. And yeah, well, my father got locked up. Well, where was his father?
Yeah.
And Mr. Washington talked about the friends he grew up with and what happened to them.
Facts, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love the way Denzel puts things. I love his perspective. Cause it was like, what was the system beforehand? Before, like, this 7-year-old kid, what was the system beforehand? You know what I'm saying? Like, system wasn't like, what was his father? What, you know what I'm saying? What was his mother? Like, who? Why is this kid out here in these streets like that? It starts in the home. If they would have corrected that in the house, he wouldn't have been out there like that. We can't get into the victim mind state and just stay there. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out of that shit. You'll never be able to progress. Because if you're in a victim mind state, that's going to pass down to your children. All right? You got to be optimistic about things and fight. You got to have some fucking fighting. When you're too busy being the victim, you're not fighting.
Like I did talk about my 3 closest friends, and they did, 15 to 25, one did 28, this and that. I was the only one of the 3 that had a father in my life, even though my parents were together, but I still had a father who was a gentle man and a good example, and they didn't.
Yeah.
We can blame the system if we want, but they didn't lock any of us up at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were all doing enough to get locked up at 13.
Facts.
My parents sent me in another direction. They didn't have anybody to help them, and they kept doing what they was doing.
The formula for success: hard work, focus, commitment, persistence, perseverance, sacrifice, and believing in yourself.
But remember,
Believing in yourself and a lot of common sense too, man. Because as you grow older and as you get of age, man, you know what's right and what's wrong, man. You just chose to make the quicker buck. Me, I chose the slower route because I knew the penalties. I knew that if I slipped up, I could be doing 3 to 5 easy. Why? Because I had a good structure within my home. I had my mother, I had my father teaching me right and wrong, putting me in check when I get out of line.
dreams without goals are just dreams. And they ultimately fuel disappointment. So have dreams, but have goals.
Dreams. Oh my God, that was so beautiful.
Dreams without goals are just dreams. And they ultimately fuel disappointment.
Dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment. Man, that is so true, man. You got to set a goal for your dreams, man. You got to set some goal. You got to set timelines, you know what I'm saying? You got to set points you want to hit for your dreams. Or it's just going to be a dream, and you're not really just going to go at it like that. Often I get mad at myself for not being where I thought I would be by now. I get really mad, but then I be like, those are just my expectations for me. If I strip that away, I'm not feeling that certain type of way no more. You know what I'm saying? But it is good to have that. Because it's that competitiveness in me, that fight in me. You know what I'm saying? They're still fighting for this goal. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have a goal, man. You gotta have a goal. That's what keeps you going. Or else you just be dreaming. And you ain't gonna just be working towards nothing.
So have dreams, but have goals. Life goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, daily goals. I try to give myself a goal every day.
And even though I do be mad at myself for not being where I am, you know what I'm saying? I am thankful for how far I've gotten. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's just to not curse somebody out. Simple goals, but have goals. And understand that to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency. In order to achieve your goals, you must apply discipline, which you have already done, and consistency every day, not just on Tuesday and miss a few days. You have to work at it every day. You have to plan every day. You've heard the saying, we don't plan to fail, we fail to plan. Hard work works. Working really hard is what successful people do. And in this text, tweet, twerk world that you've grown up in, remember, just because you're doing a lot more doesn't mean you're getting a lot more done. Remember that. Just because you're doing a lot more doesn't mean you're getting a lot more done. Don't confuse movement with progress. My mother told me, she said, yeah, because you can run in place all the time and never get anywhere. So continue to strive, continue to have goals, continue to progress.
Quite a contrast from this.
You can do anything with discipline and consistency. Anything. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we look at people like, man, how'd they get there? Discipline and consistency. They disciplined themselves. They was very consistent. Look at all the top stars, all the top people in position. They had a dream. So they set goals for their dreams, and they stayed disciplined, and they stayed consistent. All right. A lot of times a lot of times when you chasing your dream, you're gonna get knocked off track. That discipline is what's gonna bring you back to being consistent instead of falling off. You know what I mean? Then you fall off. If you got the victimized state, when you get knocked down, you gonna stay down for a while and mope and moan and all that. You know what I'm saying? If you discipline, you gonna get your ass right back on track because you got a goal to meet. You know what I mean? I mean, you take this channel for instance. I started this channel a month ago. We're already at 11,000. We on the road to 20 now. We skipping past 15, going straight to 20. Matter of fact, like this if you enjoy this reaction so far, like for the algorithm and subscribe for the channel growth. All right, but I set a goal for this channel. When I started this channel, I was like, I want to get monetized in a month. I want to get monetized in a week. Boom, got monetized in a week. Then I set my new goal. I want to get 30,000. I want to get 30,000 subscribers in a month. Okay, I set that goal. I didn't hit that goal. I got to 10. But I'm still making good stride. You know what I'm saying? I didn't let my movement, like he was saying with the movement and progression, I didn't let my movement derail me from you know what I'm saying, seeing how far I've progressed. Like I was like, I wasn't moving quite how I wanted to move, but I did progress. You know what I'm saying? And I am happy about that and thankful. And that's enough motivation to keep me pushing. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted this. I didn't get that, but I stayed disciplined to keep it pushing and stay on track, man. And I do that with everything. I just set these goals, man. With my filming, I'm a filmmaker. I'm an actor. I'm a writer. I get rejected all the time. I got rejected, so that's how I became a filmmaker. I became a filmmaker from all the rejection. I was like, how am I gonna find work? Like, I just keep getting rejected, so I created the work for myself. And I kept creating, and I just stayed disciplined, and I stayed consistent. That was the main thing. I stayed consistent, so finally, we're getting a lot of meetings with networks now. I have a movie on Tubi right now. I got another series coming to Tubi. We're writing stuff for some networks I can't say right now, but because I stayed so consistent over the years and didn't give up, because I stayed consistent and disciplined, I have a great portfolio now. So when these people come to me, I can show them my past work. And now they're comfortable enough to give me the bag to do what I need to do, or hire me for certain projects because I equip myself with stuff. I'm loving this video. This is amazing.
Being a black man in America isn't easy. The hunt is on. And you're the prey. All I'm saying is, survive.
To this,
Survive.
We all have different talents. Some of you will be doctors, some lawyers, some scientists, some educators, some nurses. Some
You gotta
teachers.
put in the work, man.
Okay. Some preachers. The most selfish thing you can do in this world is help someone else. Why is it selfish? Because the gratification, the goodness that comes to you, the good feeling that I get from helping others, nothing's better than that. Not jewelry, not big house I have, not the cars, but it's the joy. That's where the joy is in helping others. That's where the success is.
And at the top of
Facts.
Denzel Washington's list of things to do to become
Great leaders uplift people.
successful, put God. Denzel Washington.
Is in helping others. That's where the success is.
And at the top of Denzel Washington's list of things to do to become successful, put God first.
In helping others. Finally, I pray that you put your slippers way under the bed tonight, so that when you wake up in the morning, you have to get on your knees to reach them. And while you're down there, say thank you for grace. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for parents. Thank you for love. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for humility. Thank you for peace. Thank you for prosperity. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. It's how I live my life. That's why I am, one of the reasons why I am today. Say thank you in advance for what is already yours. True desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to you, sent beforehand to indicate that it's yours already. I'll say it again. True desire in the heart, that itch that you have, whatever it is you want to do, that thing that you want to do to help others and to grow and to make money, that desire, that itch, that's God's proof to you, sent beforehand already to indicate that it's yours. And anything you want good, you can have. So claim it. Work hard to get it. When you get it, reach back. Pull someone else up. Each one, teach one.
Each one, teach one.
Don't just aspire to make a living. Aspire to make a difference.
Now, because this
Oh my
dastardly black
God.
conservative said good things about Denzel Washington, I hope he doesn't get canceled. I don't think he will. I'm Larry Elder, and we've got a country to save. I'll see you next time.
Wow, that was nice. That was dope. That was dope. Yeah, man. Thank you in advance. You know what I'm saying? Like every day I try to meditate. I try to meditate and pray every day, man. I believe it really helps open up the universe to me. You gotta be ready to receive as well, and being ready. And part of that process of being ready to receive is opening yourself up for those blessings. You know what I'm saying? Get out of negative thinking, positive thinking, and just asking the universe for what you want. And thanking the universe, thanking God, you know what I'm saying, for the blessings, and doing your part, putting in the work. A lot of people want to take the easy route, and they think it's going to be easy. And when things start getting a little hard, they just give up, they just stop, or they move to something else. You got to stay consistent, man, especially if you have a passion for something. 10,000 hours. They say you don't, you know what I'm saying? They say you just getting started. Whatever path you choose, you're just getting started when you put in your 10,000 hours. I don't know about y'all, but I'm like 100,000 hours in. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got to where I want to be yet, but I'm still going. I'm not going to quit because I got them goals for my dreams, man. I have those goals for my dreams, and I will not let up. No reason for you not to get what you want out there. You just got to go hard at it. And stop letting those labels dictate who we think other people are. Because once we strip that away, man, it's really a beautiful world out there. Real spill. That was an amazing video. That was a good watch. That was a real good watch. Let me know what other Larry Elder or just, you know, topics you want me to get on, man, and we're going to get to it. Put it in the comments and I'm going to get to it. All right, if you enjoyed this reaction, give me a like for the algorithm and subscribe for the channel growth. All right, we're on the road to 20K, baby. That's my goal. That's my short-term goal right now, 20K. All right, let's get there. All right, peace out, man. One love.